Hello and welcome to GOA365's English News Bulletin. I am Subhashish and these are the headlines. AI to issue challenge to traffic violators in and around Panjim starting tomorrow. Challenge to be sent to violators via SMS. Congress meets President Murmu over Manipur violence. Over 1,000 homes destroyed, thousands displaced, hundreds killed. Union Minister for Urban Affairs Hardeep Singh Puri rubbishes corruption allegations in Smart City works, days after Congress accuses him of cosmetic review meet. Congress attacks minister's contentions, wants judicial inquiry into works. And now for the news in detail. A Congress delegation met President Draupadi Murmu to demand a judicial probe into the large-scale violence and killings in Manipur. They have accused the centre of inaction in restoring normalcy in the strife-torn state. Not only the Congress but the opposition parties too have voiced their concerns over the happenings there.
The events that unfolded in Manipur over the past few weeks have been more than worrying. On Sunday, both Kuki-Zomi as well as Methi villages were burned down and a battle raged between Manipuri commandos and Kuki-Zomi insurgent groups, according to Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh. Since the ethnic violence began on May 3rd, the leaders of these groups are believed to have left Manipur, and camps designated by the union government for these groups' cadre have now emptied out over fear of possible ambushes by state forces. Led by Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge, the Congress delegation comprised some AICC General Secretaries and Manipur Congress leaders, including former Chief Minister Aibobi Singh. This is what the memorandum said. More than 2,000 houses have been either burned or destroyed. Some 10,000 people, including women and children, are still living in relief camps and safer places without proper health and sanitation facilities. Thousands of people are rendered homeless and displaced. Almost all educational institutions are closed, denying education to students. Congress's Manipur wing, meanwhile, has outright pointed fingers at the BJP for not doing enough to stop the violence. Listen.
हिंसा ही इस पार्टी का माध्यम रहा है, लोगों का दिलों को तोड़ना और हिंसा को स्थापित करना, भय और आतंक फैला के लोगों का इमोशन को एक्सप्लॉइट करके चुनाव जीतना, ये उनका माध्यम हर राज्यों में रहा है। ये नई बात नहीं है, लेकिन इतना प्यार से सुंदर से दो कम्युनिटी के लोग, मैथई लोग और कुकी लोग प्यार से रह रहे थे, उसमें हिंसा सरकार रहते हुए फैला कैसे, क्यों फैला गया, उसका क्या फायदा मिल रहा है? क्या भारत सरकार को या केंद्र राज्य सरकार को इसका फायदा मिल रहा है? आप लोग अगर सवाल करेंगे तो इसका ओरिजिन कहां हुआ, क्यों हुआ, इसको क्यों ऐसा किया जा रहा है? एक महीना तक होम मिनिस्टर नहीं जाना, और होम मिनिस्टर जाने का घोषणा के बाद होम मिनिस्टर साहब का घोषणा हुआ 3-4 दिन पहले कि वो जा रहे हैं 29 को।
TMC's national spokesperson Trajano Di Mello also hit out at the BJP over violence prevailing in the eastern state. Listen.
The violence in Manipur has brought untold miseries to the people living in that area. The so-called ethnic violence between two groups, the Kukis and the Methis, has gone such a way out of control. People's houses have been burned, religious places have been burned. And while Manipur is burning, the government ruling at the center and at Manipur are busy campaigning in Karnataka, least bothered about what has happened there. And on the contrary, in Karnataka, trying to polarize the whole election. However, the Home Minister doesn't visit there. Question is, if such a violence has taken place in any other state that was not ruled by the BJP, would that government last? Have not the ruling BJP made the governors the Shaka Pramukhs of theirs? It was only when our TMC chairperson, Madam Mamta ji, wrote to the Home Minister asking for permission to visit and to console those people that the Home Minister decided that 2 days ago to go there. And what has happened? Still committees are being formed, investigation is formed. The untold miseries, they have not even met the people who have lost their lives. Over 80 people, they say, some estimates, have lost their lives. But how many people have lost their house? They have nowhere to go. This is the Achadin that is promised. I hope every voter in India is watching this scenario and will teach these people a lesson in 2024.
Subhashish Govekar and Sangeeta Oli for GOA365.
Wagons called in for the transporting of ore arrived in Kale late Tuesday night, and operations began this morning under heavy police protection. Tensions have flared in the village of Kale with two distinct groups coming up for and against the move. Additionally, one villager alleged the railway had illegally been using his land as a yard for the ore. Here's more from our reporter Prahar Sawadekar.
पण काल वेगनी काल रातच्यो लेट पावल्यो आनी आयच्यान ट्रान्सपोर्ट सुरू जालो. हे ट्रान्सपोर्टाक लागून गेले 3 ते 4 महिने 2 ग्रुपां मदीं गट जाल्ले आनी तांचे मदीं कासकिसां चालू आशिल्लें. पंचायतीचो गट आशिल्लो सरपंचाच्या अंडर आनी दुसरो किशोर गांवचो कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर आसा. आनी आज पुलीस फोर्स 200 सुमार पुलीस फोंड्या, सांग्यार, केप्यां, कुचड्यार सगळे पुलीस 200 पुलीस ते PI अशें मेळून सगळो आज हो ट्रान्सपोर्ट सुरू केलो. 2 ग्रुपाचे 2 मागणी आशिल्ल्यो. एक ग्रुप म्हणटालो की जो सरपंच ग्रुप आसा तो म्हणटालो की आमकां हांगा पोल्युशन जाता, वेगवेगळे इश्यू आसा, जे कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर आसा, जे सेजागो कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर आसा ते कांयच आमचे कडेन लक्ष दिना. आनी दुसरी वटेन जे आशिल्ले जे ट्रकवाले आशिल्ले जाणटे लोकल जे आशिल्ले तांचें म्हणणें आशिल्लें की आमकां कितले वर्सां जाले बिजनेस ना, ट्रक कितले खेपी बंद आसा, आमची हांगा जे येरादारी चलता ती बंद आसा, बाकीची शॉप्स आसा, जर ट्रान्सपोर्ट चल्लो जाल्यार आमकां हातूंतल्यान वेव्हार आमचो जाता. अशें दोनूय ग्रुपाचे वेगळे आसला. तिसरो आनीक आशिल्लो खुटकर. खुटकर तो म्हणटालो की जी जमीन आसा ती आपल्याली, आमची मालकीची आनी हाजेर खंयची कंपनी बीन दखल घेना आनी रेल्वे ताजेर डंपिंग करता. पूण रेल्वे आयल्यार ताजेर आमकां दोळे झाक करता. अशे वेगवेगळे इश्यूआ लागून हो टेंडर उरिल्लो, ट्रान्सपोर्ट जावपा उरलो. पूण आज कायदेशीर पुलीस फोर्सा भितर चालू केलो. आतां त्या काळाक घडलो की ट्रान्सपोर्ट हो चालू उरतलो गांवा खातीर, चालू पोल्युशना खातीर बंद जातलो काय आनी कितें जातलें ते काळा भितर कळटलें.
A local from the village alleged that the land being used as a dumping yard for the ore has been taken over illegally by the railway. The local claimed that the land belonged to him and the railway had not sought any permission to convert it into a yard. The railway is also allegedly trying to take over additional land which is to come under the double tracking project. Listen.
आणि जी यार्डाची एरिया जे यार्ड करता पळय ते यार्ड न्हू एक्चुअली. आणि आमी केन्नाच रेल्वेक अजून पर्यंत यार्ड करपाक म्हणून जमीन एक्वायर रेल्वेन आमचे कडल्यान केन्नाच करूं ना. आणि जे रेल्वे आतां सद्या कॉन्क्रिटींग केला पळय ते सद्या आमचें तें म्हणल्यार आमच्या फॅमिलीचें जी प्रॉपर्टी आहा ती 106/1, 104/1 आनी 104/2. आणि ती कितें जालां आतां रेल्वेन इल्लिगली एन्क्रोचमेंट केला. आनी आतां जेन्ना आमी रेल्वेक लेटर केलें म्हणल्यार अशें कॉन्क्रिटींग करता म्हणून पयलीं पंचायतीक केल्लें आमी. पंचायतीन स्टॉप नोटीस काडलेली तिंका म्हणल्यार कांय जावना. मागीर आमी मामलेदाराक केलें, डेप्युटी कलेक्टराक केलें आनी मागीर रेल्वेक केलें आनी स्टेशन मास्टराक बी दिलें. आनी आमकां कांयच रिप्लाय मेळना. आनी मामलेदारान एक रिप्लाय दिल्लो कितें आपूण तिंका ऑथॉरिटीक तेणी बी मामलेदारान लेटर केल्लें रेल्वे ऑथॉरिटीज तेंच्यांनी, तरी पूण आमकां कांयच रिप्लाय दिवना अजून पर्यंत. आनी आतां कितें जालां जाणा 9202. आनी जेन्ना हांवें रेल्वेक लेटर केलें तेन्ना कितें जालें तेंच्यांनी रिप्लाय दिवना. आनी आतां तेंच्यांनी कितें केलां परतून डबल ट्रॅकिंगा एक्विजिशना आनी जमीन मागल्या. ती जी आहा कॉन्क्रिटींग केल्या पळय ती सोडून आनी जमीन मागता ते डबल ट्रॅकिंगा म्हणून. आतां डबल ट्रॅकिंग ऑलरेडी रॅम्प जाल्लो आहा आनी काम जाल्लें आहा तें डबल ट्रॅकिंगाचें टील 104/1 आनी 2, 106, 104, 104/1 आनी 2 हितून भितर हें फूल काम जाल्लें आहा. आनी तरी पूण ही आमची एरिया तरी पूण आतां मागता. कित्याक लागून मागता? जी आमची एरिया तेंच्यांनी इल्लिगल एन्क्रोचमेंट केला पळय ती आतां कवर अप करपाक लागून रेल्वे मुखाल्ली जमीन मागता आमचे कडेन. थंय अशी डबल ट्रॅकिंग घातलेलो आहा, ऑलरेडी हें जाल्लें आहा काम. तरी पूण आतां ती मागता म्हणल्यार आतां हें कळना. आमी जेन्ना लेटर केला तेन्ना रेल्वे कांय रिस्पॉन्स दिना. आनी जेन्ना न्हू रिस्पॉन्स दिनासतना रेल्वे डायरेक्ट नोटीस काडटा, पब्लीश करता. आमकां नोटीस बी धाडना, डायरेक्ट पब्लीश करता पेपरार. सो दॅट कितें आमगेली एरिया आहा ती तुमची मुखाल्ली एरिया आहा ती एक्वायर करतली म्हणून आमी. आतां फुडें आतां कितें आहा फुडें आतां कांयच ऑप्शन ना म्हाका. आमी बरे भशेन रेल्वे आमच्या फुडें येवन एक सॉल्व करतले अशें आमी चिंतलेलें. आतां कितें आहा लास्ट कोर्टाकूच वचपाक पडटलें न्हू.
Prahar Sawadekar, Srishti Thanekar and Nikhil Zalmi for GOA365.
We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. Smart signals will be operational at 13 places in and around Panjim, including Merces and Porvorim from June 1st. The CCTV cameras will detect traffic offences and the Transport Department will start issuing e-challans for violators captured by them from tomorrow.
Based on the success of the system, similar smart signals will be installed across Goa over a period of time. The Transport Department has already released a list specifying the fines to be levied on traffic rule violators to the AI-enabled smart signal systems. Details of the fines: for using mobile phone while driving, fine for first time offence Rs 1000, fine for subsequent offence Rs 10,000, failure to obey traffic signs, fine for first time offence Rs 500, fine for subsequent offence Rs 1000, not wearing seat belt Rs 1000, not wearing helmet Rs 1000. Supreme Court Committee on Road Safety has directed red light jumping, over speeding, talking on mobile phone while driving, carrying person in goods carriage, overloading goods carriage, driving under influence of alcohol or drugs will attract fine plus minimum 3 months imprisonment. Accidents are happening in the state almost continuously. However, cops are mostly seen behind barricades or fining for helmets and after tourist vehicles, while people, mostly two-wheelers but even four-wheelers, break rules with impunity and drive and ride with reckless abandon without being penalized. Now this has been highlighted by a ruling party MLA himself. Listen to Michael Lobo.
प्रत्येक PSI सांगला 40 केसी जावंक जाय म्हणून ते आपले केसींच्या फाटल्यानूच धांवता. जे कितें डिसिप्लीन हाडूंक जाय रोडार ते कोण हाडिना. फायनिंग इज नॉट ब्रिंगिंग डिसिप्लीन. दिस इज माय ओपिनियन. How can it be you stop somebody, he doesn't have RC book, he doesn't have this book, he doesn't have insurance, fine him. That is not a solution. Solution is to how you can avoid accidents in the state of Goa. Tenka at least government and traffic cellan सांगूंक जाय, identify accident prone zones, identify which speed breakers are not painted, identify curves, identify crossroads, identify accident prone zone, put boards.
Vincent Rosario and Omkar Deshprabhu for GOA365.
State authorities have been struggling to deal with this garbage problem since time immemorial. Sonsodo is one example of the sheer inability and lack of willpower of state authorities. The Sada waste plant in Vasco has become yet another infamous dump, with local authorities seemingly asleep at the wheel. Here's Hiru Mahale with a report from the waste dump at Sada.
बोनमोग गार्बेज ट्रीटमेंट प्लांट आणि जी लिगसी वेस्ट जी मुरगांव जी डंप केल्ली आहा ही खंय तरी लेवल केल्ली म्हणूनच एक कन्फ्युजन तयार जाल्लें आणि हांगासले आमदार संकल्प आमोणकर तशेंच हांगासले बाकीचे एक्टिविस्ट यांच्यानी एक निषेध मारलेलो आणि मुरमुगांव म्युनिसिपल कावन्सिला कडेन मागलेलें की ही लिगसी वेस्ट हिंगाची काडची कित्याक की ही दर्यान फाल्यां पावसान वयतली तशेंच एनवायरमेंटाक मार जातलो. तशेंच दुसऱ्या सायडीन जी गार्बेज ट्रीटमेंट प्लांट आहा हांगा खंय तरी फाटल्या गार्बेज उजो लागलेलो आनी तेचेर खंय तरी डेब्रीज घालप चालू आहा पूण ती आजून ऑलमोस्ट 7 ते 8 म्हयने जाल्ले ती क्लियर जावंक ना. ह्याच संदर्भात गोवा पोल्युशन बोर्ड आयज इन्स्पेक्शना खातीर येयले आणि इन्स्पेक्शन करतना तेंच्यांनी पळयलें की लिगसी वेस्ट जी नियरली 10 मीटर ही वयर वाडोवन दवरलेली आसा आणि लेवल केल्ली आसा आणि ह्या संदर्भात हेंच्या गोवा पोल्युशन बोर्डान क्लियरन्स सर्टिफिकेट मागलेलें आसा कॉन्ट्रॅक्टरा कडेन. वेदर तेच्या कडेन ते सर्टिफिकेट आसा, वेदर ताका कोणी परमिशन दिलें हे मोठो प्रश्न आहा. आणि ह्या संदर्भात तेंच्यांनी मागलेलें अशें इन्फॉर्मेशनान कळ्ळें की दे वर नॉट हॅप्पी विथ गोवा पोल्युशन वर नॉट हॅप्पी विथ द लेवलिंग केल्लें आहा अशें कळोन येयल्लें आसा आणि ते तेचे रिपोर्ट बेगीनूच दितले. आणि एक्टिविस्ट तशेंच बाकीच्यांनी मागला की मुरमुगांव म्युनिसिपल कावन्सील आहा हेंच्यांनी हेचेर कडक कारवाई करपाक जाय आणि अशा तरेन जी गार्बेज आणि जे लिगसी वेस्ट हाताळणी जाता हेचेर लोकांक त्रास जाता, जे मुरमुगांव लोक रावतात ताका त्रास जाता अशें तेंचें म्हणणें आहा. तेन्ना बेगीनच्या बेगीन हेचेर कारवाई करची अशें मागला.
आयज हांवें कंप्लेंट केल्लेली टू पोल्युशन बोर्ड. ताच्या खातीर इन्स्पेक्शनाक आयज पोल्युशन बोर्डाचे इन्स्पेक्शन सायट ऑफिसर येयल्लो प्लस म्युनिसिपालिटीचे बी येयल्लेले. आतां बेजिकली कितें जालां खबर आहा, ही जी सायट आसा पळय ही म्युनिसिपालिटीन सेग्रिगेशना खातीर कोवीड टायमार यूज केल्लेली आणि जे आफ्टर सेग्रिगेशन प्रोसेस जो कंप्लीट जालो वीच म्युनिसिपालिटी हॅज डन अ व्हेरी गुड जॉब. सेग्रिगेशन कोवीड टायमार न्हू फास्ट कंप्लीट करून तेंच्यांनी प्रोसेस सगळे सामान हिंगा दवरलेले, म्हटल्यार ते सेग्रिगेट करून प्लास्टीक वेस्ट आनी हे करून दवरलेलो. आता त्याच्या उपरांत तो टेंडर डॉक्युमेंटान कितें आसलेलें हें आजपर्यंत कोणाकच खबर ना की बाबा तुवें सेग्रिगेट केलें काय तें खंय व्हरपाचें काय हिंगाच लेवल करपाचें कितें करपाचें हें डॉक्युमेंट कोणाच कडेन ना. हांवें म्युनिसिपालिटीच्याय लोकांक विचारलें ते म्हणटा आमच्या कडेन तशें डॉक्युमेंट काय ना आमी मागयला म्हणटा. सो तो आतां मागयले येतले ते गोश्टी वेगळे पूण खंय तरी तो जो कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर आसा पळय तो म्हणटा आपल्याक क्लियरन्स लेटर दिला. दॅट मिन्स तांकां जर कोणी क्लियरन्स लेटर दिला सपोज इफ इट इज गिवन बाय म्युनिसिपालिटी दॅट मिन्स कोणी तरी इल्लिगल गोष्टी केल्यात.
The waste dump here has become so out of control that the garbage pile is nearly 10 meters high or the height of its 2-story building. Worse still, the contractor employed here has begun dumping earth on top of the garbage to mask it. Watch. Meanwhile, the fire which erupted at the dump months ago is still burning.
जानेवारीन ह्या मुरमुगावच्या गार्बेज डंपिंग प्लांटाक ॲक्च्युली उजो लागलेलो. त्या टायमार जो उजो लागलो सो आयज जानेवारी फेब्रुवारी मार्च एप्रील ऑलमोस्ट एक 5-6 म्हयने जावन गेले. सो आजून तो उजो कंटिन्यू आसा आणि त्या नांवान म्हटल्यार तो उजो सेग्रिगेशन प्रोसेस हे म्युनिसिपालिटीचे जायना. दीस इज एन वन एग्जाम्पल. त्या नांवान तेंच्या निमतान तेंच्यांनी कितें केलां उजो पालोवपाक जाय म्हणून सगळ्याक माती घालून सोडल्या वयर डंप केला. सो दीस इज नॉट अ सोल्युशन. दीस कॅन बी एन अ टेम्पररी सोल्युशन की तुवें उजो पालोवपाक केलो जरी जाल्यार उजो अजून पेट्टा.
While the government has been making a green push with EV buses and ferries, there seems to be no attention being paid to the real issue behind pollution. The question that remains now is whether the Sada plant will become the next Sansado as contractors continue to go unchecked whilst being paid the big buck. Hiru Mahale, Subhashish Govekar and Shivani Sangelkar for GOA 365.
We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. Days after Congress accused the government of indulging in corrupt practices in the Panjim Smart City work, Union Minister for Urban Affairs Hardeep Singh Puri rubbished the claims. Now, Congress leaders responding to the Union Minister have challenged the ruling party to prove the claims corruption false and wanting a judicial review of the whole issue. Here's more.
Congress had come down heavily on the incumbent party and the Union Minister after his hush-hush visit last week. Union Minister Puri, who went back to Delhi after the meet, released a press statement wherein he not only rubbished Congress's claims as being unsubstantiated but also informed that he had toured through Panjim and felt the work to be beneficial to locals. Here's what GPCC's Amarnath Panjikar had to say on this.
आता त्यांनी काल प्रेस घेऊन आपले प्रेस स्टेटमेंट त्यांनी जे दिला तेतून तो म्हणता की काँग्रेस पार्टीन बिनबुडाचे आरोप केल्या ते अनसबस्टेन्शिएटेड एलिगेशन्स आसा आमी एलिगेशन्स करूंक ना आमी जे सत्य आसा तेच उलयले आनी उलयत रावतले. तो म्हणटा काँग्रेस इज ट्रायिंग टू गेन अटेन्शन. तेचे एक वाक्य त्या प्रेस रिलीजांचे हांव सांगता की तो म्हणटा काँग्रेस इज ट्रायिंग टू गेट अटेन्शन. येस वी आर ट्रायिंग टू गेन योर अटेन्शन टुवर्ड्स पणजी सिटी. तुझ्या नदरेक हाडपा खातीर पणजेन कितें चल्ला त्या खातीर आमी हो आवाज उठयल्लो आनी तेकाच लागून तुका सांगलेलें पदयात्रा कर पणजेन भोंव पायान भोंव. जे बाकीचे मंत्री आमदार आसात जे जबाबदार नागरीक आसात जे जबाबदार तुझे ऑफिसर आसात तेंकां वांगडा घे आनी पायान चल म्हणून आमी सांगलेलें परत परत सांगतले. आयज परत सांगता. तो म्हणटा आपूण हांगा पणजे भोंवला. हांव पत्रकारांक विचारता हांव पणजेच्या लोकांक विचारता हांव गोंयचे लोक त्या दिसा पणजे हांगा आसले तेंकां विचारता तुम्ही ह्या मनशाक पणजे भोंवताना पळयला. तो म्हणटा आपूण स्पेशल व्हेहिकल जी इलेक्ट्रीक बसीस आसा तेतूनची एक बसीन बसून आपूण सगळी पणजी भोंवला पळयले म्हणटा. तुम्ही एका पळयला 22 तारखेर ह्या मनशाक तुम्ही पळयला पणजे भोंवला हो गाडयेन येयला चलोन सोडात गाडयेन येयला खंयचे गाडयेन भोंवलो कित्याक भोंवलो केन्ना भोंवलो आनी कितें केलें. तो म्हणटा की आपूण जो भोंवलो जे पळयले ते सगळे बरें आसले म्हणटा तो आनी ते बेनिफिशियल. अरे बेनिफिशियल टू हूम. जे कितें काम पणजे चल्ला तो म्हणटा इट इज बेनिफिशियल. कोणाक बेनिफिशियल, कोणाच्या फायद्याचे? हो जो भ्रष्टाचार चलता, हे जे सब स्टँडर्ड काम चलता, हितून जो उपाट पयसो खर्च जालो, कोणाक बेनिफिशियल जाता ते आमी जाणा, आमी ते उक्ताडार हाडला.
Responding to allegations made by Puri that remarks of the Congress on the smart city are unconfirmed, Congress leader Elvis Gomes challenged the government to order a central judicial inquiry on the issue, especially as Panjim BJP MLA and Revenue Minister Atanasio Babush Montserrat had admitted the work was substandard. Listen.
He failed to meet the local media. So the first question is, you go back to Delhi, and if from Delhi you issue a information PIB press release to make unsubstantiated allegations against Congress. It is the other way around. You are making allegations that Congress is trying to gain some sensationalism or something like that, which is far from the truth. If had he to meet the local media, he would have gained a proper impression of what is going on in Panji. I am again reiterating that a judicial investigation will reveal the magnitude of this scam. This scam is a huge scam. Every Goan must know. Mr. Hardeep Singh Puri, his ministry, if they are not shareholders in the proceeds of this scam, can also order a parallel investigation. The central government's money is involved to the tune of 550 crores.
Vincent Rosario, Srishti Thanekar and Shivani Sangilkar for GOA365.
And in some weather news, save for the 2nd and 3rd, parts of Goa will likely get rain this week. IMD says thunderstorms accompanied with lightning and strong winds are likely on Thursday. Locals will need to carry along rainwear when stepping out.
The sky will remain generally cloudy on Thursday, which will keep temperatures elevated through the day. IMD has predicted highs of 36 and lows as 27. According to the forecast, it is most likely that parts of the state further from the coast will receive rain. Coastal regions will mostly not have any respite from soaring temperatures. As for boat owners, IMD has issued a warning for those over the high seas and deep seas of squally weather and strong winds until the 4th. Thunder showers forecast on 1st and 4th. Weather likely to be dry on 2nd and 3rd. No large change in maximum this week. Maximum and minimum temperatures on Thursday, 36 degrees Celsius and 27 degrees Celsius respectively. Warning issued for boat owners over deep seas and high seas. Bureau Report, GOA365 with inputs from IMD.
With that, we come to the end of this news bulletin. For more news and updates, log on to our website www.goa365.tv. Follow us on Facebook and YouTube at GOA365 TV. Till then, take care, stay safe and keep watching GOA365.